So this is my program. It is a chore randomizer and schedule creator, as we can see from the welcome message, and it first prompts the user to enter either -1 or -2. -1 is to create a new list, and -2 is to exit. So I will enter -1. And then prompts the user asking how many family members they have. I will enter 5. And then it prompts the user asking how many chores each member should have. So I will enter 2. It then asks the user to enter the names of the family members, as well as clarifying how many members should be entered. I'm just going to put member 1, 2, 3, etc. These will be stored and later returned as is clarified or as is necessary for success criteria 1. And we will see that when the schedule is printed out. And then prompts the user once again, asking them what chores should be randomized. I'm once again just going to do chore 1, 2, 3, etc. These also will be stored and returned to complete success criteria 1. And to complete success criteria 2, or not 2, 3, we will soon be prompted to enter weekdays that they will be returned with. So as we can see, we're being prompted to enter the weekdays that the chores need to be completed on. In order for success criteria 3 to be completed, they need to be returned with the chore. So let's enter these. I'm just going to do in order of the week for the 10 chores. The user could also enter multiple days here, or just like every day. And then we can see a final schedule is printed out where the chores are returned, as well as with their corresponding weekdays, and the members are stored. They're randomized, not entered in the order that they are entered in. And this completes success criteria 3. And my client did state that the schedule was clear enough, although I would prefer it to be clearer. I would have it print out in a grid format to make it easier to read at a glance. And to show that success criteria 5 is completed, we will enter -1 again to create a new list, and it will run through the list of questions again. So I'll just do 2 and 2. 2 members should be entered, member 1, member 2, 4 chores, chore 1, chore 2, chore 3, and chore 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And we can see that another schedule is printed out and once again randomized. So that was going through the success criteria. My client did mention to me that she would prefer if, or in the future, would like the program to be able to have chores assigned to specific members. So then it functions more as a schedule creator rather than just solely a randomizer. To do this, I would add a prompt after the chores are entered, asking how many chores need to be assigned, which ones need to be assigned, and as the user enters the chores, I would use an array list rather than an array for the chores entered, and I would just have them removed, and then they would be randomized after that. And as I mentioned before, I would make this schedule printout clearer, more of a grid rather than the sentences it's currently printed out in order to make it clearer and more readable at a glance.